Good morning. How's everyone? The week that was. Wow, what an interesting week it was for me anyway. I think too many late nights. I actually had to have yesterday off because I think I was getting about 3 hours sleep a night for 4 nights in a row. But anyway, the reason I was doing that, I was creating a video on Keith Williams. And Keith Williams is an interesting fella because I basically did my Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger with Keith Williams. Way back when I started busting these Ponzi schemes and scams, I actually got on a Zoom meeting with Keith Williams while he was doing a presentation encouraging people to become promoters of Hyperverse, which was a Ponzi scheme that literally made billions of dollars for people who created the scam and also for everyone that was promoting it. So you'd go into these Zoom meetings and you'd find 1,000 people, and they'd have an overflow room where you could watch the broadcast but not put your hand up and participate, and they'd have another up to 900, or so they'd have 1,900 people in these rooms, and I put my hand up when I went in the room for a long time. And then way at the end of him doing his leadership training, he decided to put me on as a speaker, and he actually thought I was a reporter wearing a cheap suit. It was quite a laugh at the time, and I got to ask him how he sleeps at night knowing he was running a scam, and he said, oh, it's not a scam, and gave me a whole lecture about how it wasn't a scam, but eventuated that people have lost millions of dollars to this scam because they believed that they could put money into a crypto platform and get 3 times their return on their money within 600 days. And a lot of people were making hundreds of thousands of dollars from it. They call them VIP 5s, and you climb up through the rank. Anyway, long story short, December 2022, Keith Williams was made the global sales representative for Hypernation, which was the new branding, the new rinse and repeat for Hypernation. And then he dropped off the planet. And I thought, because I'd been talking to Kalpesh Patel, who decided to leave the Hyper community, claiming that he didn't like things that Sam Lee, who was the corporate guy behind it, was doing, and they were actually taking the money off the platform and transferring it into Bitcoin. And he had also lied about what they were doing with the money, because he was alleged that they were doing whale trading and also investing in startups, but they weren't. He found out it was a total scam, so he left and he went off promoting other scams. Meanwhile, Keith Williams was promoted, and he was promoted to, it looked like he was going to buy, I actually even said it in one of my videos, looks like he's going to be the new owner of Hypernation, and then wash his hands of all the dirty antics that have been going on where people have lost hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I sort of don't feel too sorry for those people because it sounds too good to be true. But anyway, Keith Williams dropped off the planet. Then I heard a rumour that he'd got stage 4 cancer. And I thought, oh my goodness, that's just an exit strategy. Oh my goodness, he's getting out of it. He's running away with all the money. How can this guy, encourage all these literally hundreds of thousands of people to invest in a platform, disappear, and now claim he's got stage 4 cancer? It just seems too good to be true. And next thing, no one hears from him, and I'm just sort of scrambling around trying to find information. And then last week I see a billboard. Somebody sent me a picture of Keith Williams having a big birthday bash, celebrating his 60th birthday. Then I found out where he lives, and it was a £3 billion mansion that he had bought. So I researched the house, found the house, and I thought, right, I'm onto him. I know where he lives, I know he's having a birthday bash, and I get a message from one of his neighbours. That's how I found him, actually, claiming that he's always having noisy parties. When will this guy be getting locked up? And it kind of seemed like, oh, this is amazing, here's a neighbour or somebody close by complaining about noisy parties, and then here's a birthday bash that happened last Saturday, which was a week ago, and he's just getting away with the money. So I thought, right, I'm going to do a video all about him and expose this guy. And so I did a short, put it on the shorts, which you'll see if you go through my YouTube channel, and basically showed the birthday setup, the billboard photo of him on it, and said coming soon. And then I got a phone call from his best friend, and his best friend said, look, can I get on a video call with you, because I want to tell you something. So I got out of bed at 1 o'clock in the morning and got chatting to this guy, got myself set up with all the gear ready to record. And then the guy says, look, I'm Keith's best friend, I've known him for 25 years. I'd already researched the guy, I know who he was a very prominent businessman. He used to, I won't say too much, but he now lives in a different country. So I checked out his LinkedIn profile and everything checked out. He definitely is not just a VIP 5 trying to fool me. So he tells me that Keith Williams actually does have cancer, and he's having a fight of his life at the moment. He's got a 3% chance of living, and then I'm thinking, oh, what do I do now? You know, do I publicise the fact? And he said, look, I know you will do a video anyway, but I just want to tell you that he really has got cancer. And then I'm thinking, well, there's a conundrum. People are after Keith Williams because they feel like that he's deceived them, and here's a guy that's 3% chance of living. And the birthday party wasn't really a birthday party, it was more of a chance for Keith to get all his friends and family together and do a final goodbye. So then I went to bed, 4 o'clock in the morning, woke up in the morning, texted the guy and said, look, people are not going to believe that Keith has stage 4 cancer if I just get on there and say that, and nor will they not want to go after him. I said, is it possible to show me a photo of him? And he said, well, I was thinking of that. So he said, look, I don't want the photo going on the internet, I want it to remain private. And I said, look, I'll do all that, I just need to know myself before I put my neck on the line. So then the guy said, look, I'll share you a Zoom link. So I shared a Zoom link, and he showed me photos of him with Clayton Ford. Clayton Ford was not at the party, but he was showing me that he knew Clayton Ford, he knew Kalpesh Patel. And then he showed me a photo of the 60th birthday that he took, and there was a photo of Keith, and there was just absolutely no way that Keith is bluffing with this one. So unfortunately, Keith does have stage 4 cancer. So then I published this video, and it's had about 600 views so far. It's going really well. But if you have lost money in Hyperverse, you know, I've time-stamped the whole video now. You can go in there and you can basically watch the part you want. But I mean, it's a sad story. I mean, I don't want to encourage, well, I don't know how, I didn't know how to actually come across and do the video. I think I did a pretty good thing. I hate multi-level marketers. Keith's really got stuck into me in the past, and I'm probably the worst guy, and be honest, to say that Keith's he's not a friend of mine. I've been after him for at least 18 months, and yes, he has every Saturday morning, every Wednesday, done video after video promoting a Ponzi scheme, and people literally have lost millions of dollars to it. But now, you know, you could say karma's a bit of a bitch, and there's my boss wondering why I'm not at work yet. Sorry, Steve. And yeah, so it's good. Anyway, so I just wanted to get on here and say that was the week that was. So if you are going to do anything, check out my video. Check out my video that I last published, and see what you think. Tell me how you think I come across. Tell me how you feel about Keith Williams. You know, he lives in a £4 million mansion. He's got family that are trying to deal with the situation, and he's obviously got that money from other people. And that was the week that was with Danny DeHeck, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. And that's Pixel. He wants to get out of the car because I'm at work. See you guys.